also the reigning world champion in the men's 1500 metres, Josh Kerr.
I now have the confidence that I know what I'm doing, and so now I can try and show how you can do that with playing by the rules of the sport. And I think there's space for that.
Like Josh over in Europe, the goal is to win.
What would satisfy you tomorrow?
Here at win, number one, but I think I can run pretty fast. So I would say go out, be aggressive, and see what we can come up with.
You get grit from doing stuff the right way. Josh has a well-documented routine. It's freaking hard.
Yeah, the legs are feeling good. It's been a nice training block, and going into a race knowing that we have pacemakers and it's going to be fast is a whole different way of approaching a race, but I'm excited for it.
Champions lose really well. Josh loses well, and they're not scared of it. It's not their identity, and they're tough when the chips are down. That's who I would want if I was in the trenches. I'd want one of those people with me.
It's not bad. We're a couple of months out from the World Championships. It's important to get these races in and go against a field like that. And not disappointed, but I wouldn't say I'm thrilled. But we've got some work to be done.
1500 metres.
It's a really deep field in the 1500 now. We've got a lot of people running under 330. It's been really smooth. We took a lot of lessons from today. I was looking to at least be in the 28s. Hopefully I was trying to be in the 27s. But we're living and we're learning. We got the training in us, so we just need a couple more races.
I felt nice and comfortable over the first 400, and definitely just lacking that last kind of 100 or so power. But it's coming together for the season. We're definitely heading in the right direction, and a London crowd. Everyone was great, but you gotta roll with the punches a little bit during the season and take all the positives out of it that we can.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're getting there. We're close, but it's trying to be fight for the win in any of these fields. And I was close today, but we're missing about 100 meters.
Josh is a great example. He ran 335 in college. The next year, and I thought this was a big jump, he ran 332. It's about a second a year is what we've been chipping away. And that's from doing this 14 seasons when the athletes we've had success that have medaled at Worlds or made a team, that's how we've done it.
We're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the World Championship Altitude Camp. I think today is a precursor to what we're going to see on September 17th.
Yeah. Want some pace change stuff?
Pace change?
I don't think we need to. I'd like to start.
Yeah.
So I'd like to mimic just 54 mid.
Danny is an absolute mastermind when it comes to creating the season and formulating the plan and the process to get his athletes on top.
We're getting ready, just doing the final preps before Tokyo. The workouts that he's doing the timing of when he's doing it become a little bit more important because he's got to do 3 rounds. He's got to be on the 14th, 15th, and 17th. There's some interesting challenges with Tokyo. There's a bus ride from the warm-up track to the racetrack, which is unusual. We haven't dealt with that before. That leads to longer warm-up time and call room time. So trying to mimic those things.
Yeah, it almost was harder to slow down.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but just consciously not having my foot on the gas. Running into the wind is a bit weird. We're about 10 days from leaving to Tokyo and just kind of getting the last final touches on some workouts and getting the legs turning over, getting ready for the World Championships coming up in 2.5 weeks. Everything that I do needs to now be at a World Championship standard and a World Champion standard. For that, it's much easier said than done. I think there's only 3 people that have ever repeated as a World Champion in the 1500. I want to be able to add to that list and continue to build my legacy on the sport and do it the right way.
Whenever I was a senior on the UNM team, Josh was a freshman. I had the pleasure of seeing him grow as a collegiate athlete and blossom into a professional. With that, I was training for Brooks under the Hometown Heroes program, running the marathon, and he was training for the 15. He was still finishing his degree while still training under Danny's coaching and training regimen. And I would help him with a lot of his track sessions, a lot of his track workouts. But yeah, he's just, he's a fun guy to be around. I mean, I think a lot of us saw when he was younger, he's always been a championship racer. Consistency is the driving factor, and what is Josh Kerr? I think it speaks dividends. I think sometimes the outside world gets a different perception or perspective from the media side, but he's a pretty genuine guy. He wants to be better than the Josh he was yesterday, and that's his pursuit daily.
The landscape of this 1500 this year it's been a bit up and down. There's new faces, which there always is. I think some of the younger guys coming through look fantastic. It's very important to focus on yourself. London wasn't what I wanted it to be. There's good reason for that, but we're in a much better spot now. I want to show what it takes to do this sport the right way and clean and get to the top. I believe I'm going to have a position to win the World Championships in September 17th, and my job right now is to focus on that. So.
Do I think Josh is going to win? Absolutely. I believe that every time he's stepping up to that line.
Now I just want, I want all of it, you know. I think I'm good enough for all of it. I think I work hard enough for all of it, and that's a very motivating thing for me. Is like, I'm here now. Like, what else can I get? I'm super curious of how good I can be. I mean, to repeat as world champion is everything that I want to do in this sport. It's the legacy I want to leave. It's pushing boundaries. It's doing things that people haven't done before. I'm here to be the best athlete that I can be within the rules of this sport.
We're in the pursuit of hardware, we're in the pursuit of excellence, we're in the pursuit of being the best in the world.
You know, I think this team deserves a world champion, and I think this brand does too, and I think that's something I can provide.